Hello everyone, you're watching Motor of Heart. Today there is a good news for you guys. We have a new entrant in adventure tourer motorcycling market in India. We have Suzuki vstrom SX. So I will tell you all the details about this motorcycle in this video. So stay tuned and let's start it. So vstrom SX, it is a adventure tourer from the Suzuki lineup, which is a mild off-roading kind of motorcycle, which you can go off-road, a mild off-road, not a serious off-road, but you can tour on it comfortably for a longer period of time. So we'll start with the styling of this motorcycle. So well, it is an adventure tourer, so it has that adventure tourer kind of persona, and it's overall a fiber body, and we're gonna get this motorcycle in three color: yellow, orange, black and red combination, and mostly I think it's going to be a matte finish motorcycle for sure. Then we have a same LED light that we have seen on a Jigsaw 250 naked version, and we have a new design for a tail lamp. This motorcycle comes with factory fitted knuckle guard, and it has a dual exit muffler, and the wheelbase of this motorcycle is 1440 mm, which is quite high, means the length is quite long. So this is going to be a very sedative kind of a motorcycle to relaxly going through the spaces. It's not going to be very corner friendly like Jigsaw naked. This is going to be a more of a tourer kind of a motorcycle for sure. Curb mass of this motorcycle is 167 kg, which is quite low for an adventure tourer, and this is going to be an excellent motorcycle to move around in traffic because of its curb weight, nimbleness, and ride on off-road trails, because this is going to be a light motorcycle. If you want to fall this motorcycle, it's going to be a more easy to lift the motorcycle. So this weight definitely is a good part about this motorcycle. This motorcycle has seat height of 835 mm, which you can lower up to 810 as an accessory. But in the stock situation, this motorcycle is 835 mm seat height, which is quite high, or you can say for a short riders, but more than as a Himalayan, because Himalayan has a 800 mm, which is a most lowest seat height for adventure tourer. Otherwise, all the motorcycles have this kind of a seat height. KTM Adventure has 855 mm, and GS 310 has an 835 mm seat height. So this is quite in similar level territory, and I think Expulse has 825 mm. So it is quite same territory it has, and the seat height has, but more than Himalayan. Later on that, this motorcycle has a ground clearance of around 205 mm, which is quite good, which is quite enough for mild off-roading, but you cannot go heavy on this motorcycle. But that's what we have. Talking about the wheels of this motorcycle at front, it's going to have a 19-inch wheel, which is not the best for again not the best for a full-fledged off-road motorcycle, but enough for a Indian bad road condition. The tire size is happen to be around 100 section wala tire, and at the rear it's going to have a 17-inch wheel, and which is going to have a 140 section tire. The tire is going to be a MRF, more grip, and they are semi-block type of tires, which we're going to have on better grip at the road also, and better grip at the off-road also. The main thing is this motorcycle is going to have alloy wheels. So again, not a best for off-roader, but good for on-road situations, because if you have a alloy wheels, you want to have opportunity to have a tubeless tire. So this tubeless tire is going to be a freaking better than any spoke wheel tire, tube tire, I'm sure, because whenever you're gonna have any puncture, you're gonna thanks Suzuki for that. So let's talk about suspension of this motorcycle. This motorcycle is going to have a telescopic fork at the front, which is going to have a 120 mm of a travel, I think which is not apt for a pure off-roading motorcycle, but as a on-road motorcycle for Indian bad road scenarios, this is going to be more than enough. At the rear, we're gonna have a 7-step adjustable monoshock, which is again going to be, I think, quite of a less stiffer than naked version Gixxer 250, but not as a cushiony as Himalayan for sure, because the character of this motorcycle is going to be a on-road and off-road, a sporty on-road kind of a sporty adventure tourer kind of a motorcycle. So ride gonna be a stiff little bit. It's gonna be like KTM Adventure 250 for reference. Let's talk of the heart of this motorcycle. Heart of the motorcycle is a 249cc oil-cooled SOHC 4-valve motor, which is producing 26.5 PS power at the 9,300 RPM and 22.2 Newton meter of a torque at a 7,300 RPM, which is mated to a 6-speed smooth gearbox. I can tell you this gearbox is going to be very smooth. I have ridden a Gixxer 250 SF last, I think, 8 months ago, and man oh man, that gearbox is superb. Very light clutch. This gearbox doesn't need slip assist clutch, I can tell you, because it is quite lighter. I know slipper assist plus is for the saving you from the wheel locking at the rear, but it somehow we have seen the increases the lightness of the clutch also. So yeah, this gearbox, I know 6-speed is a smooth and a 6-speed is a boon any day, because you can travel on this motorcycle at a higher RPMs and higher speed also without any issue. So this was very necessary for this price bracket. And the power output is quite nice because the weight of the motorcycle is light, so you're gonna have a good power to weight ratio. Engine has a good amount of a mid-range punch, and it is a quite tractable engine, so definitely this engine going to help in the off-roading, because it is not like a 250 adventure wala engine. This is a different motor. It is an oil-cooled motor, and there's quite a mix of a motor. Because of that 6 gear, we're gonna have a good touring capacity at a higher speeds, and we're gonna have a good low-end tractability also. So this engine going to be a gem for this motorcycle, I can tell you this fact. Let's talk about the fuel capacity. The fuel capacity of the motorcycle is a 12 liter, and I think you're going to have a good range because this motorcycle has a good mileage. This engine has a good mileage, because I have seen a lot of my friends having the Gixxer 250 are getting around 35 to 40 liter of a mileage, which is a good for this motorcycle. For I think 12 liter not going to be a big issue. You can easily manage on that. Then coming to the electronics of this motorcycle, the instrument cluster is going to be a good. It is going to be a modern. It is going to have all the features that any motorcycle should have, as instrument cluster should have. This motorcycle is going to have a Bluetooth connectivity. It is going to have a speed alert. It's going to have a call notification alerts. You can do many things like you can get a mileage of a motorcycle, everything, all the modern tricks and tips. This motorcycle is going to have it. So this is a good thing. Let's talk about the braking of this motorcycle. This motorcycle is going to have a dual channel ABS, but this is not going to be a switchable one. So you cannot able to switch off the rear ABS while off-roading. So this is a hit or miss kind of a thing, but because this motorcycle is a dual purpose motorcycle, it is not a pure off-roader, so that's fine. So I forgot to mention, this motorcycle is gonna have a USB charging socket, so this is again a boon for any motorcycle tourer. Let's talk about the price of this motorcycle. Surprisingly, Suzuki has nailed it, and they have kept very aggressive, and you can get this bike at around 2,11,000 ex-showroom. That's surprisingly again good for adventure tourer. Below we have Xpulse 200, we have Honda's off-roader, and above that we have Himalayan, KTM Adventure 250, SD Adventure, the list goes on. So it is a third motorcycle from below, which is quite good because it is a 250cc. So that's surprisingly awesome. And for the booking and all details, you have to visit a nearest showroom, Suzuki showroom. Suzuki has told they're gonna deliver this motorcycle as soon as possible, but we have to wait. I don't think so it's going to be very easily available at early stages, so we have to wait and contact your nearest dealer showroom. So summing up everything, we have a Suzuki vstrom SX, which is a modern sporty adventure tourer which can do mild off-roading. The direct competitor to this motorcycle is KTM Adventure 250, and if you are looking for a pure off-roader, then you should be looking for a Himalayan or a HD Adventure. Below this motorcycle we have a Xpulse 200 and Honda CB 200, I think X, which is a Honda's offering. But looking this price, 2.11 lakhs, I think it is a better than Honda for sure, because the 250cc and power output is quite good. Then above that we have a KTM everything. So this is a good position of this motorcycle to be on. Let's see, because the Suzuki's service network is not quite great, so that's why the many people are not buying Suzuki. Friends, I have already uploaded Himalayan versus Suzuki vstrom SX comparison video on this channel, so do check out that video on your right side of the screen, I button or a link in the description below. And I have already uploaded, or I am going to upload many videos on the channel about motorcycles, reviews, update, new launches, everything. For that you have to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell icon, so whenever I'm gonna upload a new video, you're gonna get a notification. So do that thing, and if you like this video, don't forget to hit like button and share this video with your friends. Thanks for today watching this video. Until then, see you in the next video.